Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and I know we are all very, very, very excited to be here. INT Goku Black got his EZA. Now, I would really agree with people that I think this is just really bad. They have pushed difficult events up right now, so now is the perfect time to, you know, kind of like help out the villain teams a little bit by giving strong EZAs. Now, I mean, EGL Zamasu, he is exactly what we're talking about. Like, that is a perfect EZA. He's great to help in the difficult content, right? Like, it's just good all around with that guy. He can still get caught and stuff like that, but he's great, right? Unfortunately, INT Goku Black does fall well shy of the mark. And then this is where, you know, we come back to the age-old question or age-old thing or whatever you want to say of, like, villains. They just can't really afford to fumble villains. And, you know, a villain fumble does hurt quite a bit. Now, this EZA itself is probably going to be the easiest EZA ever. I would think so. So, against Goku Black here, we need to use super class Goku family characters that are everything except for tech. So, super tech and all extreme class typings get the additional 80% damage reduction. So, this is kind of left with what we want to use here. I just cannot really fathom almost anyone having any difficulties here. Goku family, of course. I mean, you just have so many characters. I love, more than anything, to bash this guy, but just the fact remains, with his powerful intro, which gives him guard at the start, and then his enormous amount of categories, and just being the strength of a Dokkan Fest LR, I mean, this guy continues his reign. So many super battle road stages, battlefield stages, all types of stuff like that. Beast does remain really quite good. Now, I would like to use God Goku. Is there not a lot of God? There is a God Goku here. Oh, damn. I do wish that the auto friends sometimes would just, like, you know, like, throw us a bone. And maybe just, like, you know, I don't know. You know, not force you to do that. Like, god damn it. But, yeah, again, this really should be rather easy. We just have supreme Goku family characters. Basically, of every typing. You know, we have tons of characters who can be powerful leaders here. I'm using God Goku as my leader, who gives, you know, Pure Saiyan and Hybrid Saiyan stats. I mean, we could just go, like, a full Goku team. And maybe rock, like, double AGL Carnival Goku. Like, there's just, I think, numerous strategies that can work super effectively here in this fight. So, I don't really, well, you know, think that there's going to be too many issues for almost anyone. It is good that this is like a super easy and chillax EZA, because, I mean, again, I don't know how much value you're going to get from Goku Black, because it's like the way they structured him, it's not even like, oh, you're fighting a superclass enemy, so he's great. Like, he would need quite a bit more. Oh yeah, the co-op campaign right now is for beating EZA stages, right? That's kind of like what the actual sort of like co-op like missions that it wants us to do is either the normal EZA or the EZA area stages. All right, so let's just go ahead and crush this fool. I had to get LR Future Gohan some play in here as well, right? Like, it's like, I don't know that really, there's no character that we can point to and say, like, they are needed. I guess I would just say, you know, make an effort to avoid bringing the villain characters, right? That's kind of a hidden thing that I feel like a lot of people really don't like 30-stage EZAs, and I'm on board. I think they suck. I think that 30-stage EZAs should all be revamped into the LR format moving forward. I think no one whatsoever would have an issue with that. You know, the stage can still, you know, be designed in such a way where I know there's a lot of people who like to challenge EZAs and try and get to, like, stage 999. I do love that. I want to get back to that. I'm going to once I'm done link leveling. I'm closing in on having my entire box link leveled. Once I do that, I'm probably going to go back to the EZA grinding. I still, I mean, every single time I touch EZA content right now, I want to give the idea I have. So there's the two things, right? We have titles, right, which we get from doing these stages. I still do get the titles for all the EZAs, right? You get a title for stage 30, stage 50, and stage 77. I do make sure that I get the titles for every single. We're killing. I don't even need to bring God Goku from. We're just killing him instantly. But I do think that those titles. It would be awesome if those titles were actually able to do something. Let's give Beast a little shine right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh no! Come on. He changed the physical orbs. No. But I do think that titles like could give us stats or power level. Either I think would be good. But I think every EZA stage you complete should give you power level. I think that would be awesome. And to me, like, that would just really open up how exciting it could be to like get really far in these EZAs. Imagine like if they just flip that, like next maintenance has that update like to power level, like power level. Like people's power levels would just completely change, right? Like some of these players, right, who are at 999 on like, you know, like 15, 20 EZAs and stuff like that, like their power level would like explode. I think it would be so cool, right? One major issue I have with the power level system in general was that it's not really a good, accurate sort of depiction of how good your box is, which is more so what I think the point should be of it anyway. But it's rather just like how well can you grind, right? But I would rather it's still how well can you grind a bunch of different things, not just links, right? Like you do get points for clearing stages for the first time, but again, it's only clearing stages for the first time. What are the 4 categories? It's hidden potential system nodes, link level 10s, clearing a stage for the first time ever, and then Dokkan Awakenings. Right, so I think adding EZA stages completed into that could be good. I also think something that could be really good for like newer players or free-to-play players, like players that might be getting into the game or something like that. I think max SA characters getting some points to me makes sense as well. I think that could be cool to see, right? Like you get a character to max super attack level, and you know that gives you a little bit of power level. Like there's so many different things they could add to it to make it a more, what's the term I want to use? Maybe rewarding, I guess. Rewarding, yeah. Like I would say so. Like they could do much better. There's numerous things. I actually there was someone left a comment. It was one of those like day 47 of Asking Truth for this, and it was a really good idea. Actually, I have the screenshot right now. I could actually show. Actually. I mean, by now we know that I'm always here. I could literally just. I mean, while we're cooking here, we're gonna finish off Goku Black, and I'll show the comment, right? I'm actually about to tweet this out in a second, and I'm gonna ask people because okay, we definitely have established it's this right here, this comment right here. I'm gonna tweet this out in a second, and I'm gonna ask people, give me. Like things that you want sort of like, you know, like fixed or updated or whatever with the game. Because Dokkan, to me, in my opinion, has proved that they take the surveys very seriously. Like they do. I think we look at 2022 Worldwide Download Celebration versus this Worldwide Download Celebration, and that can give us proof of that fact, right? And that's people, even though I feel like people were wrong, people did not like the we'll do this. People did not like the Carnival plus Dokkan Fest format, right? Where it's like, you know, the Dokkan Fest are sort of split up. People did not like that, and I think they complained about it heavily in the surveys. If I remember correctly, I believe I was telling people this last year too. Like, if you don't like it, tell them in the survey, and like, you know, structure your sentence to where you're not, you know, insulting them every other word. And, like, you could probably get through to them. And I think it did happen, right? Because this year, they didn't do Carnival plus Dokkan Fest. They did dual Dokkan Fest and then dual Carnival. The other point that people really did not like last year, and this one I'm way more on board with them, was the boost characters in the, you know, Pride of the Wicked Bloodline and Spirit of the Saiyans event. And then this year, we got the Mortals and Gods event, and they removed the boost characters from it, right? So seeing how Dokkan has directly kind of like taken feedback like that, there's other instances I could pull up, but they've proven that the surveys do matter quite a bit. So I'm going to make a tweet, and I'm going to tell people like start listing off things start preparing answers now for the survey we're gonna get at the end of the celebration, because I do think that a lot of these like things that people could say, like what you don't like, what you do like, and stuff like that, could have a very meaningful impact on Dokkan potentially in 2024 or maybe in 2025 or something like that, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. How did I get to that point again? I don't know. I was talking about they gotta improve power levels. I mean, that's my special ability right there. I could just kind of like talk about stuff, and then it's like a string theory or a spider web where I could just like kind of like sidestep, you know, to different points, different lines. I did not even mean to go into that whole thing during this video, but I mean, bro, we're grinding an EZA. Like, it's not much to say. I mean, I used to do videos for these EZA stages of getting the title at stage 77, but it's just that the reason I stopped doing those is because there's just no challenge. Like, it's like way back in the day, EZAs used to be super, super tough, but they're not really hard at all anymore until you start getting like super high up. So it's like these gold titles don't mean much. There we go, Beast. Close it out. There we go. Yep. I mean, remember, if this Gohan fought Rose would be turned into a puddle. All right. Goku Black would have no chance against that version of Gohan. Absolutely not. Although, to be fair, Gohan is like number 2 in the verse. Well, I guess besides the gods, right? The gods and the angels, stuff like that. All right, so there we go. We got the Goku Black EZA done. I'll get this guy EZA'd, this tremendously good unit. He's so good. Yeah, guys, he's good now. He's terrible. He's awful. He's a really bad EZA. I think he's worse even than transforming Vegeta, I think. So that's the thing. Like, global players, like, it's like they didn't get transforming Vegeta yet. He's exactly like this, right? So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.